No, Joe. Can I call you Joe, Captain, or just call you Captain? Now you're saying that there's a lot of speculation going on, about what happened up there in Valdez and in Prince William Sound, and well, you're saying that actually it wasn't your fault. You're almost burning. Yeah. Are you there, Captain? Okay, Captain, I don't know if that was a full beer or not, but you can talk right here, Captain.
Well...
We got a word out of him, ladies and gentlemen.
Burgie, is it?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about the Prince William Sound. You've been there before, haven't you?
Oh, many times.
Many
times. Just out of Bangkok.
Yeah. A little bit higher on that so you can see the Exxon card right here. That's very important. There you are. Anyway, so Captain, Captain, what happened anyway? We have a gigantic. There's a spill up there.
I heard about that.
Yeah. Well, you were the captain on the ship.
Well, I went down to the head.
Yeah. Oh, you were down below deck. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I had to go bad, you might say. And I left my third mate up there.
Yeah. Your third mate. He's a nice guy too.
Oh yeah, we'd been out.
Yeah. Well, anyway, okay. Yeah. And then what happened?
Well, you see, just as I was coming up the stairs onto the deck.
Yeah.
I was just walking towards the helm.
Wait a minute. I tell you what, we have, ladies and gentlemen, in the studio right here, we have a whole reenactment. Actually, we have a duplication of Prince William Sound up in Alaska. What, Captain? Can we go over there and you can reenact it, can't you? I'd love
to.
Okay, let's get up there. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going over there in the side right here. The Prince William Sound right here. Okay, there you are. Now Captain, let's go over here. Captain, over here. Captain, here, Captain.
What happened?
Yeah. Well, okay, now here we have Prince William Sound. And, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we have icebergs with otters on it and stuff right here. And here we have the Exxon Valdez. Captain Joe, how you doing? Okay.
No, different unit. Sorry.
Yeah, different. Okay, Captain, why don't you come over here and explain what was happening? So you were down. There goes your thing, your lavalier. You were down over here. You were down in the hole somewhere. Here, let me get this for you, okay? Oh, there you are. You're on your beard. Okay. You were on the. Okay, here. Okay.
I was.
Okay,
I was right. Under there.
Yeah, right there. And
back over here's the head, you see?
Yeah.
It comes out the back so it doesn't make the ocean yellow.
Yeah. Okay, now what happened exactly? You were down below and
I was down below and I just did my liberties.
Yeah.
And I come walking up the step.
Yeah.
And my third mate.
Uh-huh.
My third mate.
Okay, yeah.
And so we were just chugging along, having a good time, and just cooking along there.
Excuse me.
And all of a sudden,
you guys shut up over there?
We're chugging along, and all of a sudden, whammo, out of nowhere, I see this iceberg over here.
Yeah.
And it's doing this kind of stuff everywhere in the water, and this one over here is doing this. So I thought, well, we're going to try to go through that. So meanwhile, all of a sudden, this big old rock out of nowhere comes and
boom!
I mean, it's kind of it was terrible.
God, look
stuff
at these.
was going everywhere.
Juju bees were all over the place. God, look at that. You got.
Look what we got here. We got oil.
Oil all over. There you are, ladies and gentlemen.
And I could not believe
the actual reenactment of what happened in Prince William Sound.
First thing I did was I went and I had a drink because I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, you just couldn't believe it. So you had another ancient age, right?
Oh, ancient age is the only way to go out there.
Yeah, there you are, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there you are, ladies and gentlemen. There you have it. Captain Joe right here, he explained the whole... Obviously, he wasn't... You're not at fault. No. And they fired you for no good reason.
I'm going to have to go, drive tuna boats or something.
What? Tuna?
Fish boats.
Fish boats. Well, it's a tragic case of a person who's wrongfully charged, obviously. And there you are. There's just a bunch of oil all over the place.
It was all.
There you are, ladies and gentlemen.
The animals.
If you have another question, Captain, why don't you come down and sit on the old Burgie couch? Don't get your hands on anything, though. Got oil all over Hell's Half Acre there. Anyway, so let's go back to the other show. Why is it? Why can't you cut a mohawk? What in the hell's the matter with you?
He keeps moving his hair.
Why don't you let him do it? Why don't you let him do it? Yeah. Okay. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. He's cutting his own mohawk. There you are. There you are. Hey.
Oh, you can't see it off?
Okay. Well, anyway. Okay. Now maybe you guys can continue on the other. We'll ask Captain Kirk. How are you on there?
Yo, Burgie, this is your friend Tyrone, man.
Hey, wait. That's
Hey, Burgie.
Yeah.
This is Tyrone. Hey,
What?
Can you hear me, Burgie?
Yes, I can.
Hey, man, I got a different story for you for that crack up, man.
Yeah, that was a hell of a crack up there.
That drunken guy, man, was steering his boat, and that was my crack shit, man. I was bringing down from Alaska, man, and he fouled up my stuff, man, with his oil. I put a contract out on him. My brothers, the Crips, are coming down and light that boy up.
Well, Captain's right here. You can talk to him.
Yeah,
Captain?
you honky
Why don't you
drunken
bring
fool.
that microphone with you? Okay, Captain's having a problem here.
Yeah, man, it's the same problem this guy here has with his shaver.
Yeah, well, he's having a problem right here, but Captain's going to join us right now anyway. Captain, why don't you come down and join us? By the way, Doug, I unhooked it because there was a lot of profanity over here. You know, I guess so that's why that microphone ain't working. So we're bringing the other microphone over, Doug. Okay, did you hear that, Doug? Anyway, so Captain's having a problem here.
Yeah, how's that smell, bro?
Whoa, hey.
There's going to be an oil spill in your face, Burgie.
Yeah, Captain Joseph Hazelwood, he's having a little problem here. Anyway, yeah, what were you going to ask, Captain?
I want to ask that drunken fool why he fouled up my stuff, man. I had my shipment coming down, you know. That wasn't no iceberg, that was my crackberg.
Oh, it was, huh? So you're a little bit mad at Captain?
That's right, man. I sent my brothers, the Crips, down to have a chat with him. We got some AK rat-a-tat to have for your drunken fool butt.
Better life through Exxon. That's what I say. Anyway, well, Captain's going to write you a letter. He really feels sad about it. In fact, he's drowning in sorrows right now. Okay, hold on there.
Somewhat normal to that side.
Yeah?
Hello? This is Rat Man Pollution. Who's this?
What? Hey, would you guys, like, quiet down a little bit? You know?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, man?
We got Captain Joseph Hazelwood right over
I
here.
can see it with a big old wonder bird box head. I just want to say something, man. I think it's a pity that y'all is watching a perfectly good young white man getting him a mohawk when you can be getting a jerry curl.
Right over here, the Mohawk?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that may or may not be true. But I think it's almost time. Is it almost time for the Science in the Home?
I you went on my fist for makeup.
Okay, well, listen, cool.
Rat Man Pollution.
Can we cool it? Ladies and gentlemen, you know, I think you know all about this. You know, last week also, you know, besides the tanker accident, and of course Tomahawk is like getting his thing mohawked. Anyway, last week, Dr. Pons and a Dr. Flashman from University of Utah. Here, are you all right? There. Okay, yeah. They held a press conference up in Utah, and what the press conference was essentially what they did in the conference was they demonstrated a fusion reaction at room temperature. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know you kids out there are saying, "Well, gosh, Bob, because I know seawater has a lot of deuterium, right?" And knowing that seawater has a lot of deuterium, you're probably saying, "Well, gosh, Bob, that's probably the single most important scientific discovery in this century." Well, knowing you people know that, we decided here on Burgie Live, knowing that we should duplicate this experiment because it is the single most important discovery in our scientific. How you doing, Joseph? So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go over to the Captain is having a good old time right here. We're going to go over to Science in the Home, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there you are, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at Science in the Home. Yes, last week, ladies and gentlemen, you probably read that there's a fusion reaction that a lot of people, a lot of scientists have spent billions of dollars, working on such things as the tokamak, which is in Princeton. It's a huge circular donut with a plasma running through it at like a couple million degrees, and they try to squeeze with these magnets, these hydrogen and deuterium and tritium protons together, so they fuse and make helium. In the process, evolving like 2.5 million electron volts per atom. Well, ladies and gentlemen, last week, my buddy, in fact, they know Dr. Tomahawk. In fact, Dr. Fleischman and Dr. Pons in Utah have said they could sustain a fusion reaction at room temperature, ladies and gentlemen. All they had to do was like wrap a rod of palladium, that's what we have here, palladium, with a little plutonium, and of course have some heavy water. So here we are at Science and Home, ladies and gentlemen, with deuterium water. Of course, we have a little goldfish in it to exemplify the fact of whether we're getting any heat buildup or any neutrons. Here we have a little goldfish, ladies and gentlemen, and we have it hooked up to a whole bunch of wires here. That's impressive. Wires are, of course, I wouldn't recommend this at home, okay? We're professionals here at Science in the Home. We have a large staff here, ladies and gentlemen, and a lot of people that work very hard. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to put it in a special nuclear reactor. It's the atom accelerator. Actually, that wasn't my idea, ladies and gentlemen. That's just for TV, okay? But anyway, what we have here is deuterium, heavy water. What it is a bunch of water that's H2O, and the hydrogen in that water, some of them is like, it has a couple of extra neutrons on it, and so we call that deuterium. You remember that for your science class, ladies and gentlemen, in there, so and get it right up closer. I'm sure Dave has a close-up of that, right, Dave? Big Dave is our cameraman. Oh, there it is. Yes, it's happening right now. That goldfish, you can see that the goldfish is actually going to tell us whether there's actually helium being produced right there, a lot of neutrons, maybe some I don't even know if that darn thing works, But anyway, it's working. It's getting hotter. It's hotter. And how long am I getting? Like, build up this excitement. Oh, no. Look out. Oh, no. Whoa. Ah! Guys, start yelling. Screaming. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, there it is. It's a fusion reaction, ladies and gentlemen. It actually worked right here on Science in the Home. I know you kids out there are probably saying, well, geez, Bob, that looks like a lot of fun. I'm going to try that at home. I wouldn't try that. Because remember, above all, we're professionals right here, Burgie Live, and I'm telling you, this was one heck of a night. I'm going to have to call it quits now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Burgie Live. Are we going to... Anyway, that's Burgie Live, ladies and gentlemen, for this week. Remember, if you want to join the Burgie Live fan club, just write to the address in front of you. Channel 10, 15229 Valley Drive, Hermosa Beach. That's 90254. And of course, I'd like to thank of course, Joseph Hazelwood. Remember, the viewpoints expressed in this program do not necessarily reflect the viewpoints of Channel 10 or its viewers. There's Captain Joe Hazelwood right there, ladies and gentlemen. of the Exxon Valdez. And how about this one produced and directed by Doug Nielsen, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it's been written by Doug Nielsen. Remember, science in the home is a reenactment of true and false things, okay? Remember that technical engineer in your prayers, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. That's Joseph Rodriguez. And of course, the floor manager, Dave Reamer. How about that boy, huh? He's the one in charge of everything right here. Remember, this has been the finest multi-vision presentations.